What's going on, YouTube? I'm here to tell you the actual truth about high ticket sales. It's not the script, it's not the offer, and it's not the leads. Most people fail because they can't handle rejection, silence, or inconsistency. And it's not because they lack opportunities, it's because they lack the standard. And in this video, I'm going to show you the exact mindset of someone who quits within 3 days to those that go out there and make 5, 10, or even 20K plus a month within high ticket sales. When people get into this space, they think if I had better scripts, I would win. If I had better leads, I would win. But here's the truth. You don't need better tools. You need a stronger mind. Because what actually happens is you send a message, no reply. You send a follow-up, you get nothing. Then they actually message you for once and then they ghost you. And for some reason, most people take it personally. They slow down, they hesitate, and then they quit. And this is something that we help fix within the Setter Mafia. Because it's not just about giving you scripts to be successful. It's about building the mindset and daily structure. That way you can actually last long enough to win. Because most people don't fail because they can't find an opportunity or whatever the case is. They fail because of themselves. They fail because they can't handle the process. And this takes me to handling rejection. Like, to make this simple, rejection is always going to happen in sales. Okay. It's not a problem. It's a part of the job. You're reaching out to strangers. Of course, people are going to ignore you, say no, not be interested, hang up in your face. That's totally normal. But the difference between a beginner and someone who's advanced is a beginner hears no, and then they think, I'm bad at this. This isn't for me. I don't think it's going to work. And those thoughts start to spiral. But no, that's just an emotional thing. Because the truth is, most rejection has nothing to do with you at all. It's usually bad timing, wrong person, no need, meaning no real problem, no money, or they're just too busy at the moment. Here's the rule you need to live by. Never personalize sales friction. If someone ghosts you, move on. If someone says no, move on. If someone ignores you, follow up, then move on. Here's a different way to think about rejection. You're not getting rejected. You're getting in reps. You're collecting data, and you're actually getting better. Because that's the truth. Without getting rejected and actually putting in the reps and the work, you're never going to get better. This one is very important. That's detaching from the outcome. And this is where most people burn out. They get emotionally attached to replies, closed deals, and book calls. But when those things aren't happening, their energy drops. But here's the thing. You cannot control the outcomes. You don't get to control or decide who replies, their situation, if they're going to buy or not, if they're ready to move forward. So if your emotions are depending on that, you'll always be unstable. Here's a shift you need to make. Detach from the outcomes and attach to the actual actions. Don't ask yourself, did I get any results today? Ask yourself if you executed, if you did what you were supposed to do. And these are things that we drove hard on inside of the Setter Mafia. Because once you understand this, you stop riding those emotional highs and lows. You start operating like a professional. The whole thing is we give you the structure that you need so you can be successful and you're not guessing what to do. You just need to actually go out there and execute. So you need to shift your mindset from my job is not to control results to my job is to execute the actual process and the system that we have in place. That's how you stay consistent. That's how you win. Here's the biggest thing. Building consistency isn't easy. Let's talk about the real difference between the people who win and lose. It's not talent. It's not intelligent. Not because somebody's smarter or better than you. It's because they're consistent. They do what they're supposed to do for long periods of time without getting bored. If you can do something for a long period of time without getting bored, and bored is you're going to get bored, but you continue to do it when you're bored, then you outlast 90% of the market. And here's why most people are inconsistent. It's because they rely on motivation, feeling good, having confidence, quick results. And when those disappear, so do they. But winners, they do the complete opposite. They create non-negotiables. They decide this is what I'm going to do, no matter what type of day it is or no matter what's happening. Even when they don't feel like it, when they're not getting replies, getting ghosted, not making any money, or things just aren't going their way, they still execute. Consistency is simple, right? Keep promises to yourself. If you say I'm going to go send out 50 messages, then actually do it. Don't negotiate. Because every time you negotiate and every time you don't do what you said, you're just weakening your identity. And every time you do what you actually said you're going to do, you're making it stronger. So here's the thing. If you truthfully want to win in this space, then this needs to be your daily standard. I do the work, whether I feel like it or not. I do not personalize rejection. I focus on activity, not outcomes. And I measure success by discipline. And I stay in the game. It's that simple. That's it. It's not complicated. It's just actually hard to stick to. And I'm going to be honest, most people won't. So if you can't, here's a simple daily framework you can follow. Here's what your day should look like. Reach out to your target number, follow up with old leads, reactivate old leads, have conversations, track your numbers and KPIs. That's very important. And review one thing that you can improve on daily. Okay. Do that every day. Don't try to be perfect. Just try to be consistent. And if you're serious about actually taking the leap and getting into high ticket sales and not just watching YouTube videos, then apply for the Setter Mafia. We give you the right daily structure, scripts, one-on-one training, group training, community support, and placement opportunities. But we only take on people who are willing to be consistent and disciplined. If that's not you, don't even apply. If that is you, the link is down low in the description. And honestly, at the end of the day, the game is very simple. Most people just don't stand it long enough. If you can handle rejection, detach from outcomes, and stay consistent, you will win. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So what I want you to do is like this video, subscribe, and comment your 30-day action plan or what you plan to do for the next few weeks. Let's see who's actually serious.